And that calls for a package of ground beef, just about a pound. That's what I have here. Okay. And I've got some, let's see, breadcrumbs here. A little salt and pepper. And an egg.
See, I can't believe you didn't buy the meatballs already.
I'm not what?
Why you didn't buy the meatballs already made?
Well, I thought about it. But, you know, when they come frozen, you really can't get the olives on it. I suppose you could use a little hot glue gun. You're giving me all sorts of ideas, Joyce. Okay, there's our egg. And we'll put gloves on for this. Let me get okay, now if you know, this is just a standard sort of meatball mixture. If you like to do whatever you know, whenever I make hamburgers, I always use like a meatloaf mix with the onion soup and all that. If that's what you want to do, the meatballs really are sort of secondary to what these are. But again, it just is something a little bit different. You know, gives a little bit of a conversation piece, if you will. That's what's fun about it. So, and anytime you say like gross things, kids love it. All right, so we're just gonna make some meatballs. I don't like mine real big. And we'll slice up some olives here. And I always like to bake the meatballs just because, you know, you can always be doing something else while they're baking. If you prefer to kind of saute them in a pan, that would be fine, however you like to cook them. Although I think it's a little bit harder with the olives to kind of saute them because you want them sort of cooked on all sides.
Sue, did you spray your pan?
No, I did not.
No, okay.
I think this should be fine.
No, okay.
And I didn't have foil on there either. I think there's, even though this is ground round, there's not a whole lot of grease. I think it'll be okay. I already made yours, so it'll be all right. They won't be stuck. Okay, well, this may be enough. Ooh, that's a giant one. We can kind of finish this off. So anyway, however, like I said, you have the meatballs. If you like to make them a little bit smaller, that's fine. If you want to bake them on foil, that's even better. Then you don't have to clean the pan. How many did I say this recipe is going to call for? Oh, okay, that doesn't say that. Okay, well these are about standard. All right. So there's our meatball portion of it. We're going to put some eyeballs on here. When I made this sample, it was funny. When I was shopping this morning, I thought, oh yeah, I want to get these big ones. These big olives, because that'll be really good. Well, it's good on this size, but on the smaller ones. They're a little bit big. Yeah, is it? Well, good. Okay. So, we're just going to kind of press these in here. See, they look like eyeballs already. push them in so they don't sort of pop out after the meatballs are cooked. So are they looking like eyeballs?
Yeah.
Yeah. We should put them together. So they're like looking at it. Yeah, that's better.
How would it be if you put the whole on the meatball?
With the whole olive? Put one in, I think. Let's try it. I don't know who put these in the jar. They are in there tight. Get that one out.
That's what I was going to say.
To make a little hole in them. Yeah, I can do that too. That worked out perfect because now I have the right amount. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, here's one. This will work. Okay. Oops. Tricky little thing. All right, there we go. Here we go. There we go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and stick them in the oven. And we'll do our sauce, which is simply grape jelly and chili sauce. And if you've never made this combination, you need to. Because this is, you know, you don't have to put the olives in the meatballs to use chili sauce grape jelly. It just makes a really good sort of sweet and spicy sauce. I use this all the time myself. For, you know, anytime I'm doing appetizers, holidays, things like that, to just use this as a sauce. You know, it's a little bit different than barbecue, so it's just a little bit, and it's not real spicy, depending on, you know, it's just this is just a mild chili sauce and grape jelly. So the grape jelly cuts the spiciness of the chili sauce. So, you know, I'll be anxious for you to try that. Okay, we'll let this just kind of cook down to a nice, have the jelly melt to a nice sauce. We'll pour that over the meatballs and we'll be good. I will show you what they look like.
I'll wait for those to cook.
Now you can arrange this however you want in a pan, but here they are. And I think if I did this again, what I would do, it says to pour it over the top. I think I would like pour the sauce in and then put the meatballs on top.
Yeah.
And then you can see all the eyes. So there's our meatballs. That's your samples. I'll cover them. Put them over here. Pour our sauce in there. Oh, that's hot. Oh. Place our eyeballs right in there. And I should have used the foil.
Or spray.
Or spray. Oh, there. Oops. No, we don't use that one. Oh, good grief. Oops.
Leave aisle, stay behind and wash your dishes.
There you go.
Yeah.
But you can arrange that into different eyeball configurations.
I've done that before, use a cookie cutter underneath it.
Uh-huh.
Spatula, cookie spatula.
Yeah. Okay, our little eyeball fell off of there. Okay, so you can get that who's looking at me thing. Okay, so there are our eyeball